And we're back here, your one free weekly stock recap show only on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. And it is 21 June 2023. And I'm super excited to get into this special video where we have a special trade recap with actual verified entries and exits intraday, which is super cool. And first, we just have to go over this disclaimer. Please trade at your own risk. These videos are for education purposes only, and 9 out of 10 traders lose money. 1 in 3 traders loses 90% or more. There's no guarantee you're going to make money with this strategy or any other strategy. Don't risk money you can't afford to lose. Results are not typical. We got a high, fly, ball, and it is out of here. UCAR. Oh, sorry, that was the first of the month. AHI was actually up 101.35%. AHI is the ticker. And we're going to bring up this chart in a second, but Root was also up 59%. UCAR was up 48% today. So big movers here. We're going to jump over to AHI because this was the biggest mover. 93 million shares traded, and there's only 22 million shares outstanding. So crazy volume in comparison to the shares outstanding. And this is on high alert watch for tomorrow because I want to personally know where this is going. Okay. I would not hold this overnight just because of the volatility. Okay. It looks like it went to almost 4 and then dropped down to below 1. Okay. So crazy swings here, but I like the movement today. So it's definitely on watch. Root is another one. This had some interesting news. There was a rumor of a takeover bid. I think the takeover was at like the $19 level. So you don't need to do too much math at this price, but I think it was up huge after hours. Yeah, it was up 37% after hours. Okay. So crazy volatility here too. This is on watch. UCAR was a big mover apparently on June 1st, but I guess I was back there. Yeah. But this looks pretty promising too, up 48%. Not exactly sure why it spiked, but you can read about it if you would like. I'm not really too interested here, although that is a lot of volume, just because it's been super volatile. So OCEN is the next one, and now we're getting into the bout to breakouts. Okay, so this is the first bout to breakout. OCEA, sorry, it's Ocean Biomedical. I think I screwed up the ticker the first time. It's OCEA is the ticker, and this had 38 million shares trade, and there's only 34 million outstanding. So similarly, I want to know what's going on here. There's a price target increase by Fundamental Research Corp. So that's good news, but yeah, I want to see where this is going. The target is 17, and it only touched, it didn't even touch 8 today. So it's hovering right at like 670 area. So we'll see what it does tomorrow. The next about to break out is PCT, Pure Cycle Technologies. I actually bought some this morning pre-market because it looked good. I like these gappers in the morning. That's a really good sign, and it was one of the leading gappers, and we're going to get into that strategy a little bit later in this episode here. But that was the that was the big mover that I saw this morning that I was comfortable actually putting some fresh funds into. The next is Finger Motion, and this was up 22.98%. So big move here. It's not really over the longer period moving averages. I'll get more excited if it passes right through 3 tomorrow, and this is definitely on watch too. But that's it for the bout to breakouts. Now let's get into the IR list. Okay, so these companies have gotten hurt a little bit in the last 24 hours. Okay, PERS down 70%. I actually was a investor slash trader in this ticker here for a while, but it was way back, like years ago, I want to say. But this really doesn't look good. It's got really great recommendations, but at this point, I don't know how you can trade it down here. I mean, I guess there could be a bounce tomorrow. which could be exciting to watch for a little bit, but it doesn't really look like this has too great of a future anymore, especially trading at just above $20 million market cap. Okay, so the entire company is worth about 20 million, which you really want to invest in larger market cap companies with proven products and sales. Okay, the only time I hold stocks under $1 is if I'm willing to lose it all, or I'm so convinced that this product and service is not going anywhere ever that I continue to hold. Okay, so that's the only reasons I hold under $1. Cure is the next IR stock that it got slightly injured in the last 24 hours. So Cure, Q-U-R-E is the ticker. Also good recommendation. So maybe there'll be bounce here too. I don't know. VCIG is the last IR stock, and it's at about 5. But this is the one that I'm going to do a special recap today on some actual numbers, real numbers of entries and exits here. Okay, so I have a verified entry at 380 pre-market. This was on Monday this week. Okay, so I did purchase some shares of VCIG pre-market, and I'm going to zoom into the 15-minute chart so you can see what happened on Monday and what I was looking at. So, sorry, it was Tuesday because the markets were closed on Monday. So Tuesday pre-market, the stock was trading at like 380, about right where it opened. It opened at 390, and then in the first 15 minutes of trading, it went to 417, and it even fell all the way to 357. So you could have scooped up shares right at the open for about 360, probably would have got filled. And then it just exploded all the way to 11. And I didn't see it till lunch because I was doing other stuff all morning. So I actually sold it at lunch, and the verified exit, the fill price I got was $8.89, and that was just before noon. So doing some quick math here, it was 133.95% profits in just 3 hours. It might have been a little longer, but it was about 3 hours. Okay, so don't need too much patience as long as you have super high confidence in the strategy you're using. And if you're more interested in this strategy, we actually teach it in our course. It's the leading gapper strategy. And to be quite honest, I learned it from Ross Cameron. So I'm not even going to take full credit for even terming it the leading gapper strategy. I'm not sure if he came up with that terminology either, or where he learned it from, but that's where I learned it from. So if you want to check him out, he's got a YouTube channel too, Ross Cameron. He's doing warrior trading over there. It's some great stuff. And that's the leading gapper strategy. There's a whole checklist and other things, and I don't, it's too much to fit in this video, but if you're interested in learning more about it, you can schedule a call on FridayTraders.com, and one of my assistants will be happy to assist you there. And now let's get into the scouting report. So these are a short list of stocks that we're watching for the next few days. Okay, TIO is the first one. HUT, HUT is the next one. This HUT is a crypto play, and full disclosure, in our one trade a week alerts, it just hit the target today, so there could be some profit taking in HUT. QD is an active alert, and it's up a little bit from where we bought it. I think the fill price we got a week ago was like 180, but it looks good, and I would buy it today. In fact, I put in an order to buy. I think it was around 180. PCT, this still looks good. I bought it today. PDCO, this, right, it almost made the about to break out list stocks because I wasn't sure about putting finger motion on there, but finger motion had a more convincing about to break out than PDCO. If you look this up, it was only up like 14% today. Okay, so you can check these out and let me know what you think in the comments below, and anything else that you want to know about stocks or the markets. That's what I'm trying to do here on YouTube. So if you are interested in learning more and accelerating your own trade profits in the markets, I know it can be incredibly painful and frustrating, especially if you're just starting out. I mean, when I was starting out, I didn't have any mentors at all. I didn't know what I was doing, and I lost a lot of money. But there is an easier way. Okay, you can team up with experts in the market, and we have 7-day free trials and 30-day free course trials. So you really can't lose when you're signing up for a free trial. It's just free information for you. So book the call on FridayTraders.com, and I look forward to speaking with you.